back to this week's vlog, and yes, I am in bed because, as you guys know, with my leg, don't need to explain it. If you guys haven't seen it, then check out my latest vlog. But anyway, I thought in today's vlog I'm going to do kind of like a 2021 roundup. So I know we're in February, and it was a while ago now, but I feel like it'd be quite interesting kind of thing. I'm going to do like a voiceover over it all, because obviously you guys have only seen Danny and I's journey since about September last year. You guys haven't seen from the beginning of last year, so I thought I would show you from January to December, and obviously some of you guys, well, from like September then to December, you guys will have already seen it because I've vlogged my like everything I've done over the 3-4 months. But I just feel like it'd be good to share it as well. And obviously I can't really do any ridden vlogs or anything at the minute, so I can film this while I'm in bed. Let's head over to January last year. Okay, so in January, Danny and I went arena eventing, and it was actually my first ever time going arena eventing. I think Danny might have done it once or twice before with his previous owner, but it was our first time doing it together obviously as well, and he absolutely smashed it. So you guys might already recognise this arena because I done arena eventing the beginning of this year, and again he smashed it. But as you can see, Danny is going very speedy, and he literally jumped everything I pointed him at, and I actually think it was like one of the best days of last year because honestly his ears was forward, he was just amazing. So I'm going to let you guys continue on watching Danny and I doing arena eventing. Also, I apologise because my mum is breathing very heavy in this.
Pat him.
Steady, steady, steady. As you can see, he is literally loving life. He is whizzing around. I can't wait to get back out jumping again.
Steady, Danny, steady. try.
So in February I was just hacking because we went into lockdown, but near the end where we could start to do things at the end of February I took him to the beach. And then in March none of the competitions started, so I was literally hacking every single day and I wasn't quite back at school yet, so it meant I could take Danny on really long rides. Here is a photo of when I took him up Codden. I also started riding with a girl called Liv, and obviously her pony is the grey and he was called Pepsi, and we used to do really long rides together. In April it was Dawn's birthday, so I made her a little cake, and also I went to the beach with my friend Maisie, who you guys will have seen in a vlog when I went to the beach last time. And we went to a Hockings van, which you guys will see now, because that's our little thing in the summer. When the Hockings van's out, we always go to Insto Beach and buy a ice cream. And also in April I took him cross country at Southcott, which was a pony club lesson, and he was very nappy this particular day. He didn't want to leave the other horses in the group, but he also wasn't jumping the jumps at the beginning, but near the end I eventually got him to jump and he was going fine. So a week or two later, I decided to take Danny to a hunter trial back at Southcott to do the 70 centimetres. Now, looking back at it now, it was a whole complete disaster and I shouldn't have done it. But anyway, it's too late to even say that. So I'm heading towards the jump in the warm-up, and as you'll see, he has a stop. So I take him back round to jump it again, and we have the same problem as you guys will see in a minute. But it was completely my own fault because I was rushing because I wanted to go over the 70 centimetres before going out the start box, and I should have started with the smallest one first. As you can see, I'm now going up to the smaller one and he jumps over it fine. So I just go round one more time to make sure that we are fine about it, and he was a good boy. I then come out of the start box, and as you can see, he was not really wanting to go and very nappy, and yeah, not good. So as you can see, he wasn't going to jump it from there. And as you can see here, he got really nappy, he got so close to the people, he was so naughty that I did give him a smack on the bum to say, no, that is naughty, Danny, you don't do that. I eventually got over the first jump, heading down to the second jump, just thinking, come on, I need to keep my legs on to get him over it. And we did jump it, and he jumped it really nicely, I would say. So I think I'm coming to like my fourth jump now, and sorry it's a bit small. He's going a lot more forward. I'm proper riding him on, and he jumps out really nicely, and I thought that, oh, we've got it now, he's going to be fine. He was just being silly to start off with. We come up to like a little bank to go into the other field, and again he jumps it nicely. We are now coming up, and this log, it was 70, but it looked a lot bigger, and he jumped it nicely. And then here, again, is the same jump that you just saw me jump in, but I unfortunately don't have any other footage, but we did get eliminated because further down in the course, he started refusing again, and after you get 3 refusals, you get eliminated. We are still in April and I took Danny to our pony club clear round at Deb's, and when I first got in there, I unfortunately don't have the footage to show you guys, but Danny would not even go over a cross pole. He literally would not go over anything, so Deb come out and helped us. Obviously we only kept it small, but as you can see, he was not fluent, but he got over it better without having any stops. We then took him out to the field to jump the jumps on the grass, and he was again so much better than what we started off with. But we were still having the stops, but I managed to get him over it after the stops, whereas before, like, he wouldn't even step over a cross pole at the beginning of this day. In May, I went to my first fun ride of the year, and Dan looks so small in that photo. The other two are like 16 too though, but it was absolutely amazing. He outwalked both of them, and I'm definitely doing that fun ride this year because I absolutely love it. It'll be my 3rd year doing it this year. Also in May, it was Danny's birthday and he turned 13, and I gave him a birthday bath, and that's his cake. In June, I went for a cross-country lesson. It was a pony club one with Lisa. Please excuse the writing up the top. It's because I couldn't find this footage on my camera roll and I could only find it on my Facebook page, and this is as much as I can zoom in. But he was so good this day. I mean, I think we had like 2 refusals this day, but considering the time before I jumped, I couldn't even get him over a cross pole. This was like amazing. Also in June, I went back to Deb's to practice for my working hunter. As you can see, I am wearing double reins because that is the correct showing gear to wear for Danny's breed. But he was so much better this day, and it just felt like we was finally back in it again, if that makes sense. This is our pony club show, and this is what I was working towards when you just saw the footage before at Deb's. Now this is in the warm-up and he literally looks amazing. He's working really well from behind, and he just, I'm just so happy with him. I think I'm going to say that a lot in this vlog, guys, so I apologise, but it just did not feel like I was sat on my own horse, I'm not gonna lie. Here was my actual show. So I actually done pony club type and working hunter. Now this is the working hunter class. Unfortunately my mum didn't get any footage of the jumping side, so it's just my little show. But again, Dan was just going so nicely. And it was nice and steady, really well controlled and everything. At the end of a hunter trial, along this long side, you have to go for a gallop. So in this corner there, unfortunately I don't have the footage, but I asked for a gallop and Danny done a massive buck. It was so big, and I remember thinking to myself, that's it, Dan, you've let us down here, because I thought there's no way a judge is going to like place us after having a big buck. But Danny only went and pulled off a first. Like, I just could not believe it, because it was my first ever time doing a working hunter. Danny's done it several times with his previous owner, but the fact that we won our first one together was just insane. in July I took Danny clear round jumping, and once again Danny aced it. We done the 70 centimeters, and I know I'm going to keep saying it, but literally back in April I couldn't get him over the cross pole. So the fact that I could get around a whole course with him just flying around was just amazing. And yes, there's still a lot of improvement in that round, but once again I couldn't be prouder of him. Also in July I took Danny back to Deb's, and we just done some show jumping on her field, and this was the first time at Deb's that we went round without having any refusals. Which then takes us on to the end of July, beginning of August, when I took Danny to my pony club camp. Now, oh my god guys, I had such a blast. It was absolutely amazing. Danny was epic. We was going around show jumps at 80 centimeters and out on the cross country at 80 centimeters, and he jumped everything I pointed him at. I literally could not be happier with him. If you guys are in a pony club or want to join or really want to do pony club camp this year, I 100% recommend it. It is such a blast. You have so much fun. It's well worth it. Also, apologies of the writing down the bottom. That's because, once again, I couldn't find this footage on my camera roll, so I could only find it on my Facebook page. Okay, so I've decided to do a part 2 of this vlog because it's 20 to 1 in the morning and I'm very tired and I feel like it's very long. It's already 17 minutes long and I feel like you guys might get a bit bored if I continue it on. So I've decided to do a part 2 which will be out on Saturday, which will be what happens after camp. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. Please make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.